we're back in Alaska.
Yeah, I'm cold.
Yeah, it got really cold today.
I'm like one of those people on the Game of Thrones with those big wolf skin coats. But this isn't real wolf skin.
Alright guys, well, welcome to the vlog.
Yes.
It's story time.
Yes, it is.
Yes, we had a great day today, and we figured the only way to top it off is to tell our wedding story.
Yes.
Which I think everyone's been asking for since we put up our how we met story, and that was like, I don't even know, months and months ago.
Months.
So we're going to pretty much start at the beginning, so this could be long. Who knows? We're gonna add in some photos here and there. We're gonna add in photos where we think they fit.
Yeah.
So even if they maybe look out of place, they're important to us.
Yes.
And I'm gonna apologize now since it's so cold, the heat is on. So you might hear a little bit of that in the background every once in a while. But just wanted to give you a heads up and let you know. Okay, so.
All right. You wanna take it from the top?
You take it, I just talked.
Well, why don't we start with location?
Okay.
Okay. We were married in Frankenmuth.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got married at the Bavarian Inn.
Bavarian Inn Lodge.
Yeah, we saw some photos online of their wedding, and one thing, I mean, we oddly enough agreed on everything, but we both wanted an that's what I meant, surprisingly we agreed on everything.
Yeah.
But we both wanted an outdoor wedding.
Yes.
And the pictures we saw at the Bavarian Inn Lodge, they were just beautiful. They had this like beautiful arch and beautiful everything, and we just kind of, I think maybe there was a point where we both just kind of saw ourselves up there, so we were like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went in there. Go ahead.
And if it was raining, the inside was just as beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and they didn't double book, so if it was raining, you could use the inside.
Yes, so it was perfect. So we went in there, we got it, and we were really excited. We weren't super excited about the time because the only slot they had open for that day was noon.
Yeah, it was really early.
Yeah, it was perfect for staying there the night before because checkout time is usually noon.
Yeah.
But, you know, it just would have been maybe a little easier on all of our people if it had been 2 o'clock.
Yes.
You know, so it made for a long day for us and for everyone.
The only downfall I think I would say about it is that they didn't have like a bridal suite or a suite for the bride and groom to get ready, or the bridal party to get ready. You know?
Yeah, so you basically kind of had to stay there. I'm not sure if it's like this brilliant marketing technique that they had figured out, but that was something that was missing. You know, so we, even though we live, you know, fairly close to Frankenmuth, it just was easier for us to get a couple of rooms and stay there because we didn't want to get ready and then have to drive, you know, smash ourselves in the car and stuff, especially you. I mean, how would you even, where would you even put your dress on?
I don't know.
Man, we haven't talked about that in a while, but that, yeah, that's still.
Yeah, so like if we wouldn't have had a noon wedding, say we would have had a 4 o'clock wedding, we would have been screwed, really.
Maybe they would just assume we would have got a room anyway and stayed there that night, you know, who knows.
Oh yeah, like
anyway,
2 days in a row.
Touche, Bavarian Inn Lodge, touche. Yeah. So the night before we had our rehearsal, so it would have been the 28th of last year, and for those of you who are new to the channel, we have cats and they love showing their tails, and anytime we're in the kitchen, they just have to be out here, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had our rehearsal dinner the night before, which I think was one of the first times that like my mom and dad and your mom and dad were in the same room together.
Probably pretty close. Yeah. One of the first times,
They just don't, I mean, everybody leads like very different lives, you know. Your family is up here with us, and my parents are down in Detroit, so.
Right.
Well, in that area down there. Yeah. So it's kind of hard for them to, you know, come back and forth. So it was a really interesting night. So after our rehearsal, we all went out to dinner at this fancier Italian restaurant, and they ended up giving us this like little private room, and they shut the door. Yeah, and
we just got pizza for everyone.
Yeah.
Nice and relaxed.
And they had some alcoholic beverages available. It was really nice. We had planned on, you know, pretty much getting to bed really early that night, and I know Carrie in her room, she had Brittany staying with her, and I think our friend Emily
yep.
was at it in yours. And then in my room, I had Rachel, I had my spirit,
yeah.
and then Kayla and Nicole were with me because they were all, even though Nicole wasn't actually standing up in the party, she was, and she played an integral role in ours, and it was important for me to have all my peeps, you know, there with us, you know, so that was something.
But I didn't get to bed early.
No. I said we planned. That's I was leading into that.
Yeah.
After we all ate, Cari and I spent a little bit of time driving home, and she wanted to pick up some stuff for mimosas for the girls in the morning.
Yeah, we went to the grocery store.
And we said our goodbyes because, you know, obviously there are a lot of people out there who think that this isn't traditional, but we had our own traditional values that we wanted to still instill. So we did not see each other, or, you know, the night before the wedding, we slept separately, and that was it. So I said goodnight to Cari, thinking that she was going to go to bed, and I went into my room, and everybody was like, all right, put your iPad away, lay down, you're going to bed. I mean, they were like ready for me to go to bed because they were afraid I would be up all night, and I went right to sleep.
I didn't.
Yeah, so what did you do?
Well, I stayed up and I made a present for you for the morning for Brittany to deliver. I got you a card. If you want to, we can.
Yeah, we can show them.
So I got her a card and I filled that out, and then I made a video for her to watch. And what I did was I asked a bunch of friends to send me some video clips of them telling me why they love Tiffany and if they have any marriage advice and things like that, and I pieced it all together and I put a little music to it and made Brittany give it to her the next morning.
So before we show you that clip, I just want to let you know that I got up pretty early that morning. I want to say like 7:30-ish, and I took a shower and I took my time, and then Janie and Natalie came in from Rock Your Lock Salon, and she like cleaned my neck up and she fixed my little hard part and everything. So I was completely ready except for pants, because you guys know me. Come on.
I don't think your makeup was done yet either.
Makeup was not done. Yes, you're correct.
Which was a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, makeup wasn't done. But I was like in this zone where I was like, wow, I'm feeling early. It's really great. So all of a sudden we get a knock on our door, and I'm thinking, who's knocking on the door? Because Cari actually had a suite for hers because we knew she'd need more room to get ready. And that's where, you know, Janie was going to do everyone's hair, and then the makeup was going to be done there as well.
Right.
So we had one suite and just one, you know, regular room. So we went down, or I'm sorry, I heard a knock on the door, and I'm like, who the heck's coming to my door? And it's Brittany. And I'm like, okay, well, what are you doing? She brings me Cari's iPad and a card, and she starts filming me. Well, again, I'm in a t-shirt and underwear, no pants, and I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're not going to play the reaction, right? We're just playing what you made.
I don't have your reaction.
Yeah, okay. So the reaction to me watching this video was tears. Thinking, dang it, I didn't think we were doing anything like this. I can't believe she one-upped me on our wedding day. She is amazing. So anyway, we're going to just roll that clip and go for it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll.
Good morning, honey. Happy wedding day. I'm so excited to see you all dolled up in your tux. You are going to look beautiful. You know, I think about all the time we took to plan this and how frustrating it was for you because we were engaged for so long. But I never had any doubts that we would finally see this day. I just consider myself a late bloomer, and it takes time for me to do some things, but I think the timing now is just right. You know, there are so many reasons why I love you, and there's almost too many to list, but I think one of the biggest reasons is that, you know, that Modern Family quote with the dreamers and the people who keep others grounded. I feel like I help keep you grounded, and you help and push me to be a dreamer, and I think that balances out really well. So now I'm crying, but I wanted to let you know that I put this video together to not only show you how special you are to me, but how special you are to all of our friends and family.
Hi. What I love most about Tiffany is her amazing ability to make people feel okay to be exactly who they are. No more, no less. She's got an infectious personality and one of the many reasons why I love being around her and in her presence.
One of the things that I love about Tiffany is her sense of humor. She is always making people laugh. What do I love about Tiffany? I love you so much. You are amazing and compassionate and friendly and funny, and I'm so happy that you are in Cari's life, which makes you a part of my life, and I love you so much, and you're the greatest.
Congratulations, Tiffany and Cari. I love Tiffany for many reasons, but the main one being is that she's easy to love. She has the most beautiful soul of anyone I've ever met.
My favorite memory with Tiffany is all the time. There's never a dull moment, and she's always laughing and funny and making jokes, and it's just a good time.
And we love her very, very much.
Yes, we do.
So congratulations. Good luck.
Oh, and one of my favorite memories of Tiffany is, I would have to say, in Deadwood, in our trip around the country. We made some incredible memories and met some incredible people. We shared so many laughs, had such an adventure. I would say there are some moments that I'll never forget. And really just anytime we go out to the casino and yuck it up, so many good memories, and I look forward to very many more.
One of my favorite memories of Tiffany is every single time she can find a way to sneak one in. She uses a Family Guy reference like I've never seen. It's the best and the worst all at the same time. A lot of my favorite memories with Tiffany are from working at Blockbuster. Just hanging out, playing video games, watching great movies.
Funny memory is the dog bowl incident, enough said. Sappy memory would be our fireside chats. I adore them and I need them in my life.
Hi, Tiffany.
Congratulations on getting married.
So we are not very good at these things, but what we think the key to a happy marriage is communication, understanding, and patience.
Okay, so the key to a happy marriage, no idea. I just know that the two of you love each other more than most people I've seen that are in happy relationships, and I think that you understand what it means to support each other, and I don't know what else you could need. Love you.
As far as marriage advice, I would say two of the most important things are really to collect as many memories as you can and live in the moment, because time goes by so quickly and you want to make sure to enjoy as much of each other as you can. Congratulations to the pair of you. I wish you a lifetime of happiness, and I love you both. All right, bye.
I think a key to a happy marriage is to remember to have fun and just live in the moment with the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Secret to a happy marriage. I have no idea because I'm super single, but I'm going to go with saying thank you, saying I'm sorry, and saying I love you. Congratulations to the both of you. Tiffany, I love you oh so much.
so that was the clip.
What did you guys think?
This is the second time that Cari's made me a video like this. I don't know if we'll ever show it, but when Cari asked me to be her girlfriend, she made me a video, and it is probably one of the most precious things that I own. But I want to let you know that you have a knack for this kind of thing, and
thank you.
I don't know what it is that you do, but you always seem to make me cry whenever you make me a video, so thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I did make that video before we started the whole YouTube process, and that's, you know, before I knew about the way that I should film things.
Oh yeah, a little disclaimer.
Down.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, and I like it. I don't care what it looked like. You took the time out, and all of our friends just took the time out.
Yeah.
So.
It was really nice.
So, I'll tell you what was in our room. It was pretty easy because aside from Nicole, we were all wearing, you know, just pants and vests and stuff. So all of us girls, you know, and Ryan, Cari's brother, was always in it with us, or was on my side as well. So Ryan actually helped us with like cufflinks and stuff like that because we didn't really know.
Right.
But we all helped each other get ready, and we took turns going down to Cari's room. And when I had to go down there, it was this whole rigmarole. Like Cari had to go hide in the other part of the suite. I had
to hide my dress. Yeah.
God, it was so hard being in that room and not seeing you.
Yeah.
But anyway, after we were done, what were you guys doing? Because I wasn't in there, you know, so I can't tell them what you were doing.
Well, the girls just took turns getting their hair and makeup done. Natalie did everyone's makeup except for mine. Janie did my makeup.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then there was one other person there doing the hair.
Oh, okay.
Was there one or two? I don't remember.
See, now I didn't know that until just this second.
Yeah.
Because I wondered how in the heck Janie was doing everyone's hair.
Yeah.
Wow. So some more girls from Rock Your Locks came down? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't remember if it was one or two, but there were other people doing hair besides Janie.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just all took turns and had some mimosas and some breakfast pastries. Yeah.
Now, our room, Kayla ended up, I think maybe Kayla and Rachel. Everybody was great, but they went and got mimosas, and I think it was Kayla, and if it was Rachel, I'm sorry. But I think Kayla went down to the breakfast buffet. Somebody brought food in, and I was super happy because
I didn't know there was a breakfast buffet.
Maybe there wasn't. Dang it, I don't know. But I remember seeing some sort of food there. Or maybe we ordered room service. I have no idea. But I was happy that there was like something little that we could eat. And because I know that we would need it. Rue Bear, we're making a video here.
Come on, get down.
These guys in the boxes.
Yeah.
So I was very happy about that. We got our room all picked up, and then I remember Nicole and I were trying to like push this cart with everything on it because we came down earlier because that was the goal. That's what the Frankenmuth people had told us, our little wedding planner who came with the lodge. It wasn't, you know, that we hired someone.
No.
We're not that fancy.
It was included.
Yeah, it was included. So I remember like Nicole had said, you know, I don't need to keep pushing this thing. I'll just get out here and take my stuff because it was like two different directions.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to push this cart with all of the stuff on it that I know we need, like that Rachel needs, that everyone needs. And I'm trying to push it and I'm exhausted. And then Babo, Rachel and Brittany's dad, saw me and he's like, what are you doing? Do you want me to take that? And I'm like, yes. Yes. Because I was afraid I was going to get all sweaty and I had like makeup on and stuff. And Babo came and he was my knight in shining armor. And I got to tell you, you really got to trust a lot of folks because we had really nothing with us. I had a pocket that had a couple of Tums in it. Because if anyone knows me, they know I need to have some Tums.
Right.
And I had a little thing of water with me. But other than that, I had nothing.
I didn't really have anything either. Somewhere in the process, my toothbrush was lost.
Yes, we had to get new toothbrushes.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I brushed my teeth with it that morning. And then just once we got home later on that night, I didn't have it anymore. So
Right.
Don't know where that went.
Right.
So once I was dressed, we brought my dad down. And we did a first look with my dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know when that happened.
Yep. It was in, right after I got dressed.
We really do talk about a lot of things, but I didn't know when exactly that happened.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. And
I don't have any Kleenex out here, so.
It's okay.
Okay.
And then we started making our way down for the wedding. And I realized once we got down there, which was a very long walk, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
From our room to the area that we got married, the summer garden.
Summer garden.
Garden.
Yes.
I realized once we got down there that I forgot to bring the pamphlets with me.
So, pause there.
Yes.
Our friend Brittany Britter, she designed this wedding pamphlet.
It was spectacular.
Yes, and we have a couple. They're put away right now. So, basically, it was like a take on what do you do at a wedding, and it was very just very Brittany. Very quips and really quick thinking, and it was don't panic. This is what you do at a wedding.
Right.
And it included, where to go after the wedding, all the addresses that people needed. And she was like, maybe you go watch a game, maybe you go eat, because it happened to be the big Michigan State game that day. So, on a side note, we actually lost a lot of people who said they were coming. They just all of a sudden didn't come, which was pretty sad for us. And,
yeah.
But whatever, the game's more important than coming to your friend's wedding. I mean, we did make it so that there was time to watch the game in between, but I don't think anyone paid attention to that.
Well, we had fun anyway.
We did.
Yeah.
But she put all these things on there, different bars where people could go. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So I remember hearing about that. Who ended up going back and getting them?
One of the staff members at the hotel. They went down and got it for us, and somebody passed them out right before I walked down the aisle.
Right.
So we got, how many? 200 printed? And we passed out 20.
We weren't even thinking, because we knew we invited X amount of people, I think maybe 240.
Yeah.
But we didn't realize that a lot of them were couples. So
we didn't think about it, right?
No, so we really could have. We didn't spend that much more money on getting all those, and I'm not sad about that part, but we really could have saved, more of a carbon footprint type of thing that we wasted those pamphlets. But at least we got to keep them, and we hope our core people got to take one home, so
yeah,
we were pretty excited about that. Now, I don't know if you know this, but they had us come down earlier.
Okay.
So the wedding was at noon. We were down there at 11. So once Bob took the cart from me, I'm sorry, not 11. It was about 11:30.
Okay.
I come around the corner to the main entrance where the summer garden was, and I saw my mom.
Oh.
And literally, a lot of you may not know this, but there was a time when I thought my mom might not come to the wedding. And I completely respected that, and I completely respect her views, on that, but I just knew that Cari would win her over, and you did, because you're amazing.
Thank you.
And I first saw my mom and dad, and I looked at my mom, and she was getting ready to ugly cry, and then I started crying. And my cousin Kylie came up to me and said, no crying, no, don't. And then I just saw my whole family, and I was just like, God, I love you guys.
Aww.
It was great. So they had us all waiting outside, where we were going to do the walk-in part, and guests started arriving, and you guys still hadn't lined up. So I just started meet and greeting with guests. Wasn't even prepared for any of that. And I have to tell this story because I don't know if it's going to get lost in the shuffle, but we invited a lot of our Xbox friends, and we had never met any of them before, but we felt comfortable, and we can talk about this some other time, but we felt comfortable inviting, the people we invited, because we've been playing games with them for, 2 to 3 years at that point. So
longer for you.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, at least for all of us. And someone showed up and gave me a hug, and I was like, well, I don't know who these people are. I'm just gonna hug them. And I hear someone say Sketty, because my Xbox handle is Biscotti Noodle, but everyone calls me Sketty, and it turned out to be our friend Adam. And right when I heard him, I was like, Adam? And he's like, what, do you just go hugging people? I'm like, well, you guys look fancy and you're walking toward our wedding. I just assumed you were somebody on Cari's side. It was a really great moment that Adam and his family showed up.
It was wonderful.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah.
So then I didn't see you guys.
No.
So
they actually made us go stay inside the lodge.
Oh, okay.
Inside the doors there, until they were ready, and then they lined everybody up out there. But they made me stay inside until everybody pretty much walked down, and then they were like, "Okay, you can come out now."
Okay.
So yeah.
So obviously I walked down first, and my mom and dad walked me down. And I walked down to Stuck on You from Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
I don't even know why, but I had been toying with every single song that I had heard, and I'm thinking, what song do I want to walk down the aisle to? And Rachel and I started singing Stuck on You, and we kept singing it for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So Cari was like, why don't you guys just walk down to that song? And I was like, yes. That's what we're gonna do. So Rachel and I would just, I'm stuck on you. We would just sing it all the time.
I got this feeling
down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. So we were really happy with that. And I remember walking down the aisle. I had my mom in one arm, my dad in the other, and it was an amazing feeling to get walked down by both of them, because my dad's actually my stepdad, but he's never felt like that. And I love the idea of my mom being able to walk me down the aisle. And I couldn't look at my mom and dad because they were on the sides of me. So the first person I make contact with is our friend Shelly, which is Kayla's mom. And Shelly's a crier, and she starts crying, and I immediately start getting tears in my eyes. And my mom gripped me tighter for me to like be okay, because I didn't know that I was gonna make it down the aisle. Like my legs started to get wobbly. I was nervous.
Oh, you should have seen me.
Well, we're not even to you yet. I was nervous, and then the whole song I had to keep hearing Stuck on You, wanting to sing it out loud, watching my amazing, beautiful friends, family, just seeing everyone there for our special day.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the music stops. And then this song by Christina Perry comes on, 1,000 Years.
Yeah.
But it's a special song that was made for a Grey's Anatomy cut.
Yeah.
So it has Callie in Arizona talking in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that song came on, and my stomach just dropped, and my heart started pounding, and I knew I was finally going to see you. And it had been over 12 hours, which I got to be honest, might be the longest time up until this semester, because I sometimes stay away that I hadn't seen you in 5 years. Okay, so what was it like for you walking down?
Well, I was in the holding room, right? And I was just so nervous. And I don't know why I was so nervous, but I was sobbing the whole time. Sobbing. I'm surprised that my makeup stayed on, because
your makeup looked great.
I was sobbing before the music even started playing. And then I started walking down the aisle, and I'm still sobbing. I'm sobbing right now.
The aisle wasn't straight, by the way. I just have to let you guys know that. So where I was standing, it was a little bit of a slant. So even though I knew that Cari was coming, because Kayla, I gotta tell you, Kayla was my best woman. She kept me in check the whole time. Like, she had a copy of my vows. She had everything. She was just ready to go. And she was letting me know, okay, she's coming, you know, like, and I think in my heart, she was like watching me so I didn't fall, because this was the first time. I hadn't seen Cari's dress, like nothing. We were that traditional.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were sobbing that whole time.
And then my mom and dad walked me down the aisle too. And everything really is a blur, like walking down the aisle. I don't remember looking at anyone. It's just, it went by so fast.
The moment I saw you, I knew what everyone had meant their entire lives when they saw the person they loved, and it took their breath away.
Oh yeah.
You just looked so beautiful. And the photo of me
tells it all.
Yeah. It was probably, I know it's weird to say I have a favorite photo of myself, but There's 2 photos from the wedding that are my favorite,
Yeah.
and that's one of them, my own photo. Not because I'm in it, but it's my reaction to seeing Cari for the first time.
I love that photo. It's my lock screen.
Yeah, walk down the aisle. And then it's the photo of us walking in to the reception.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're looking at me going. And I was like, I felt really good.
Yeah.
So Cari finally gets down the aisle, and I remember there was this little awkward thing because I didn't know what to do with Carrie's dad because we'd never talked about it. So I didn't know if I was supposed to give him a handshake or a hug. Like, so we were like, it was really weird for a second there.
Oh.
And it felt great standing up there, like just being able to talk to you.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah.
And Brittany and Rachel's mom
Yes.
married us.
Yes, Dr. Reverend Parker.
Yes. That was amazing.
We asked her, she had mentioned it a long time ago that she wanted to get into doing weddings. She wanted everyone to have a chance to get married. And I have to tell you, she's one of the most beautiful souls we have ever met. She will be Gramsy to our children.
Yes.
Just amazing. And she came over, she had all these ideas, and a lot of them fit perfectly for us.
Yeah.
She introduced us to something called hand fasting, which actually is the theory behind tie the knot.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you're going to tie the knot? So she performed this beautiful ceremony for us. And even our, like, I was going to say our fans, our people watching us, our friends and family, they were even receptive to it. It was really amazing.
Yeah. I thought it was beautiful.
We did have a little twist in our ceremony.
Yeah.
One night when we were over here, we had decided, I wanted to do it without Cari knowing, but I also know that Cari doesn't like surprises very much. So we decided we were going to have our friend Deanna come up, and she read lyrics, song lyrics. So she came up and she read the song lyrics from The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
It's the song that he writes to Drew Barrymore, the song that Adam Sandler writes. So Deanna is just up there and she says, you know, I want to make you smile whenever you're sad, carry you around when your arthritis is bad. You know, and she goes through the whole song, which if you're not familiar with it, we can put, you know, share a link to that. Might not be tomorrow because we are taking the day off, but I will get that link up at some point.
Yeah.
And there was a part at the end where all of a sudden we all started singing the wedding party. So it's the part, I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. So I think that was a pretty good surprise because a couple people in the crowd knew about it too.
Yeah.
Crowd.
In the crowd.
They knew about it too, so they sang with us, and it was, I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful wedding.
It was great.
Yeah. It was great. And our photographer, which husband-wife team, they were getting shots from different angles, so that was nice to not have to, you know, worry about that. Or we tried letting people know in the aisle they didn't have to take photos. We'd all have that, but my cousin Brittany, she had to use her camera, and I know, you know what, she got a lot of great shots though, so I'm not mad about it.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. But there is a shot of her like taking a picture. I thought it was really funny.
I think everyone else listened to the unplugged part though.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, we'd asked for a wedding to be unplugged just for that part, because we didn't want people to worry about, you know, taking their own photos. And you know, it pretty much worked. I don't remember seeing a single, you know, cell phone or anything like that.
Yeah,
that was pretty neat.
Just that one camera.
Yeah, but it was pretty great. And yeah, wow, I'm just thinking about it and like keep going back. So after the wedding, after we got married, we took some pictures there.
Yeah.
And you know, we tell it like it is. I was none too thrilled to get married and be so tired because we didn't leave anything out, but the night before, we were pretty much getting our hall ready because we did everything ourselves. We really like doing that stuff. I mean, not just ourselves. We had amazing friends and family who took the day off and came up and helped. I mean, I could not. So we had to walk down this like big hill. Now, I was so tired, but I did it The pictures turned out great, but I'm just telling you, I could not wait to get on that bus and like just rest for a few minutes.
Right.
And what do you think happens? We didn't have coats, and it was a little bit chilly, and we left the bag. We left our bag and the flyers again.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to turn the bus back around and go get them.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, we're like a ragamuffin team for getting everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we drove around on the party bus and took pictures at a few different locations.
Yes.
And
we got some pictures
had
at
a
the
few
family
adult
store.
Beverages. Yeah.
Brittany drank a bee.
Yeah, it stung her tongue.
Yep.
Oh, poor Brittany.
Yeah, we stopped at Don's Foodland.
Yeah.
To grab some drinks and to change. We did a superhero type theme as well. Like, of course, I had a Batman shirt on. So I was Batman, and the rest of my party were villains.
Yeah.
So I was trying to save Cari from all of the villains, and I know we have a couple pictures of that we can throw in.
Yeah. And
it was pretty awesome.
That was really cool, yeah.
After we took a lot of the photos, we went and changed into those shirts because we knew that some of them would show up through our white shirts. And were they white?
They were like ivory.
Ivory, yeah. So
because my dress was ivory technically, even though it looks white.
Beautiful dress.
Yeah.
Yep. So we did all that, and we were still a little bit early.
That's okay.
Yeah. So somebody had the bright idea that we'd go to the bus stop, which is one of our favorite places to eat. And a bunch of our friends were there at the bus stop
watching the game.
Yeah, watching the game.
Having drinks and stuff, yeah.
And I gotta tell you, it was so awesome to walk in, see all their faces, and then see a packed bar. People buying us all these drinks.
Jello shots.
Yeah, Jello shots. I think, did Emily and then I think your brother got us some type of shot. And
Probably.
I was like, ooh, you guys, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
You know, I was starting to feel it.
Yeah.
So then we headed over, you know what? I'm going to add this in too. We headed to the Best Western because that's where we were going to stay.
Oh, yeah.
And we got everyone checked in. We figured that would be better to get everybody checked in. And it took a little while. We weren't expecting it to take that long.
Right.
So we were a little bit late getting back to the hall, which wasn't all that great because then our photographer, and we can put a link to everyone that we use, but I think she just goes by Shelly Vincent Photography, isn't it?
I think so.
She had to go inside the hall before we could go in because she wanted to make sure all the lighting got set up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's when the second picture, my favorite picture, was taken.
Yeah.
Yes. So we were walking in, and you can tell them about people walking in because Meadow had a blast walking in too.
Well, I mean, everyone walks in.
Yeah.
To a wedding.
Well, we gave Meadow her own song.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was...
Was it Fight Song? Or it might have been Roar.
No, you wanted to switch it to Roar, and that was one of the issues that we had.
No, I think I wanted to switch it to Fight Song, but it didn't get switched.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, we had a tiny issue with our company. We used Black Tie Productions, and everything was great other than... They didn't get an updated version of our contract.
Yeah.
So they actually messed up with the song for Meadow. And they tried to have Cari's dad do the blessing.
Yeah.
And, there was a lot of people there. And he was like, no.
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to do it. So
walking in was great.
Yes.
That, like I said, that's that picture. And we had the best food.
And cake. Best food and cake.
Yes, Bella Birch's out of Flushing, Charity. I can say friends,
Yes.
Definitely our friends. Charity and Garrett, they have an amazing family. And just amazing people all around. The type of people that you want to work with all the time. And they were just great. She actually had people serve Cari and I. We still got to walk up there and pick stuff. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why are we getting served? So we didn't
put stuff on our outfits.
It was awesome.
It was really good. We had coconut encrusted chicken. It was to die for.
I know all the food was great, but for some reason I'm completely fixated on that coconut encrusted chicken.
It's so good.
I can't stop talking about it.
It comes with like a habanero pineapple sauce. It's so good. It wasn't even that spicy.
It's delicious.
I'm sensitive to spicy food, as you guys can remember from the spicy ramen challenge. And I loved the sauce.
Didn't I scream, "Where's the milk" in that one? I did not do well, and I only touched a tiny bit. Yeah, that was not good for me.
Bringing up some bad flavors in my mouth.
So we ate dinner, and before we ate, the girls gave us a toast.
Yeah.
And Kayla did my toast, and Brittany did.
Yes.
Carrie's toast. And it was really funny because, like, talking about it, Cari and I had these little, I don't want to say bets, but they were kind of like side bets. Like, we were like, oh, Brittany's going to make everyone cry. And I'm like, Kayla's not. She's not, you know, she's not one for speeches. So it's going to be a one and done type thing.
Yeah.
And Kayla got up, and it's usually traditional for, because we're both brides, but, you know, I just went first. I just had Kayla go first. So Kayla stands up and starts giving this speech, and I'm in tears. She's in tears. People are in tears. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? And I even stood up and hugged her because it was that beautiful. It was an amazing speech. So thank you, Kayla, if you watched this.
And then Brittany got up to do her speech, and she just had everyone rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah.
Completely opposite.
Yeah.
Now, not that I thought Kayla was going to be a comedian, but I did not expect, I mean, Britta is funny, don't get me wrong, but I really thought she would say something that was going to make people cry, and it was actually perfect that both of us were wrong. We were like, eh. So we ate dinner, and then I decided to give a speech, which, not really common, but there were a lot of people, just a lot of people who couldn't be there.
Yeah.
Cari and I have both suffered a lot of loss, you know, in our family, and we felt it was important to note that. And so I had the DJ cue up Wind Beneath My Wings from Bette Midler.
Oh, I love Bette Midler.
And my mother immediately started crying. I mean, literally just immediately. And I sat down for a minute because I couldn't get up because my legs were wobbly, but then I finally made my way over there. And I remember as I was sitting down, I look up at the table, and Rachel, who doesn't get scared, doesn't cry, she's just, you know, she's got her stuff together, did not have her stuff together.
She was crying, yeah.
And I felt successful for a moment. I was like, didn't expect this, but boom.
Boom.
So yeah, you know, then we did our dancing, and we had our cake moment.
Cake was also made by Charity at Bella Birch's. Awesome cake.
So good.
Can't wait to dig into it.
You gotta tell them about Lisa and Meadow and the garter.
Oh, I threw the garter, and Lisa pretty much snatched it right from, like, on top of Meadow's hand. Not the garter, the flowers.
The flowers, sorry.
Yeah, we didn't do a garter.
Yeah,
but
I didn't.
The flowers, yeah. Because Lisa's so tall, she's 5'10", and Meadow is only 10 years old.
Yeah.
So Meadow's like jumping and reaching for it, and Lisa's just like...
Yeah, she just plucks it. In poor Meadow's face, she's like... Oh, it was really... Yeah.
Yeah.
But, just to wrap things up, a couple of highlights. You know, we got to dance. You know, we danced with each other, and then Cari danced with her dad, and then I really wanted to dance with my mom.
Yeah.
You know, not for any... I wanted to dance with my mom.
Right.
And then I had seen my Uncle Randy, and he had recently just lost his wife and my mom's best friend. So it was a very, you know, just a rough time. So I had my cousin get my dad, so my dad could come dance with my mom, and then I grabbed my Uncle Randy. And
that was really sweet.
It needed to be done. I know, again, it wasn't really traditional, but in the heat of the moment, I was like, this has to be done.
You told me that he showed you how to dance.
He did. Yeah, because I was like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to even be doing right now. So that was great. And my friend Ashley was there. And as some of you may know, she just recently suddenly passed away. We just lost her.
Yeah.
She was my family. She was just great. I think she was one of the only people who dedicated a song to me at the wedding, and of course it was Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
And it was just this really beautiful moment in the middle of our wedding that our friends, we made like this kind of circle on the dance floor, and we're all screaming to Fall Out Boy, you know, singing and just having a grand old time. Yeah. And yeah.
Now we did also get a photo booth.
That was great.
It did a really great job of entertaining the children.
Oh yeah, it did. If you were getting married and you think, nah, you don't need a photo booth, if you even have 4 kids at your wedding, get the photo booth.
Yeah.
Please, for me, get the photo booth.
One of my favorite photo booth pictures, I think, is my cousin Tracy's
Yes,
daughter.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say.
Yeah, she went in there alone.
Yes, and how
you
old
can
was
only
she
see,
at
like,
this time?
from her nose up, and she's like holding up a sign.
Oh my gosh.
It was so cute.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. God, I loved that moment. Carrie and I actually found some time to go in there. And I got to go in there like
Once, I
maybe
think we
once
did.
with another child. Yeah, we only went in there once. That was it.
Yeah.
But it was so warm because we had told them where we wanted the photo booth. But when they got there, there was this little room that was kind of like a broom closet.
I think it was a coat room. Like
Okay,
a
coat
closet.
room.
Yeah.
But that they didn't really use for that, and it was empty.
Mhm.
So they set the photo booth up in there. Well,
It got warm.
warm.
Because, you know, there's like 15 children like permanently in there because they want their pictures taken so much. And plus you have all the equipment which generates heat.
Oh,
so
yeah. But it was pretty bright and they did need light, so it was kind of neat that it was in that room because, you know, they could have the light and then we could have that like ambiance of, you know, the wedding off to the side. So, yeah.
It worked out well.
And it was nice to like catch up with everyone because I just copped a seat like right next to the photo booth, and while everyone was waiting in line, I was like, hey, how are you? You know, because it got really tiring.
Yeah.
Food for thought, you know, I know we're wrapping up and everything, but you know how we do. If any of you get married again, find time to like just hang out with your spouse, because
for like 10 minutes, just soak it all in.
It gets exhausting with that whole tradition of walking around to meet everyone. Like Carrie and I started working the room by ourselves because
and
we
I
didn't
still didn't get to see everybody.
No.
I feel terrible about it.
It was so hard though. I don't know how they do it. So I think we're never going to get married again, so we can't test this, but if we ever renewed our vows, I would not feel bad saying, all right guys, we're not going to do this like the last wedding because we didn't really get to spend time with each other, but come on up and say hi to us because we're just going to kind of chill out right here and spend some time with each other.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, but I got to tell you, we're really thankful. I can't thank our friends and family enough, you know. The day before, which we didn't really talk much about it, but like I said, we got the hall ready. Carrie's mom put together this, you know, beautiful backdrop that we got from charity.
Yeah.
My mom came up and she was helping me with the flowers. Meadow was doing the napkins along with my cousins, and Emily, man, Emily, our friend, she was going around tying the sashes, and she did all the seating charts and stuff. I mean, just like everything, and just all of our just wonderful people who took time out to like help us.
Yeah.
You know, it was just great.
It really was.
Yeah. So that's our story. I hope you liked the photos integrated throughout the whole thing.
And the video.
Yeah, in Carrie's video. And, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, we had a great time, and I'd love to get married every year, but, you know, who can afford that?
Too bad we didn't start vlogging 6 months earlier, because
Gosh, that would have
we
been
could
great.
have vlogged our wedding. Like, really, we could have.
Yeah, which we think there might be one video out there of us, but we did not. We chose to not have a videographer at the wedding.
Right.
Which I may go back on that. You know, if we ever did renew our vows again, I think I'd want that. But you know, we're pretty happy with how everything turned out.
Yeah,
it was great. So thanks so much for watching and listening.
Yeah.
We love doing these like Sunday support videos. They're so fun. And yeah, it's been a great year. So thank you.
It has been a great year.
It has been. Alrighty. So if you guys are new to the channel, I'm Tiff.
I'm Cari.
And we really like to have fun here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We do.
And we do lots of things on this channel. We do daily vlogs. We do challenges. We're pretty real people. Very honest reviews. And most of all, we're on a journey to have a baby. And we just found out a couple days ago that we're pregnant. And we don't know if we're having twins or not. But at least we have a strong pregnancy either way.
Yeah, strong positive so far.
Yes. So thanks for watching.
Yes.
Sharing us with your friends.
Definitely.
Subscribing.
Click on that bell for notifications.
And that's about it. Yeah. Alright, so we will catch you on the flippity.